it's Jazz 1122 here, and this reading is for the Cancers out there for April 13th through April 19th. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a one-question email reading from me, I will have all the details down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, so I'm just going to pick 3 cards. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So this is a beautiful card to see, especially in Capricorn. Now Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So this was something that you put a lot of work into. It could have been your own business that starts to take off, because a full moon means completion. It's something that you have been working on, that you may have even felt like giving up on, that's going to come to pass. Also, the end of a tough cycle approaches Capricorn. Also, I think of business and finances. So if you guys are going through a tough time financially, that is also coming to an end. So I see good things. The energies are starting to lighten up too, because Capricorn is opposite to Cancer. So I feel like when Saturn was in Capricorn, well, he's still going to go back, but it's like a break, because Cancer is the opposite of Capricorn. So it kind of really pushed you to take maybe more responsibility. Maybe you felt really alone. Maybe, like I said, you felt like giving up, but you made it. The end of the tough cycle approaches. You're so close. Communication is key. So this could be in terms of a person, Cancer, that a tough cycle between you and this person is coming to an end, and they may reach out to you because communication is key. Which I think is pretty cool. So I'm just going to pick one more card. The answer, wow, we have more Gemini. It's going to be communication between you and somebody, Cancer, where it was a tough cycle, and by you guys communicating, it puts an end to that. And this conversation is something that you needed. The answers you need are coming. So this situation brings you a lot of clarity. Maybe you find out that some good news in terms of your finances too. That's the answers that you need. Or in terms of a person, them just coming to you, explaining how they feel, letting you know how they feel about you after a tough cycle. Maybe they was in their pride, you know, because Capricorn energy is not really the emotional type usually. So maybe this person really didn't express how they felt about you, and now they're ready. That's the end of a tough cycle approaches, where they communicate with you and they let you know everything you needed to know. But I'm going to go into the clarifiers here. The end of a tough cycle. Full moon and Cap. But since there's 2 full moons here, there's definitely something coming to a completion. There's strength here. This person, I feel, also held back a lot of what they wanted to say to you. Maybe this person didn't know how to approach this situation to put a complete end to it. Let's say if you had an argument with this person and they just stopped talking to you, that's coming to an end, because I don't think they could hold back anymore. They held on pretty strong, but the end of a tough cycle, this was hard for them to do. Maybe they were waiting for you to reach out to them, Cancer, and you didn't. You're like, well, you could just reach out to me because I did everything I could to work things out with you. Let's see the strength here. Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups reversed. I knew this person has been unhappy without you, Cancer. But they held that stuff in. This person wasn't. Maybe you were dealing with the Capricorn. I just say that because this person really held on to how they felt. Mentally, they were already making the plans to move towards you because they have not been happy without you. They can't take it anymore. Especially in times of this quarantine, I tell you. It ain't no time to really be in your pride, man. And this person may have been realizing that. All the time that they have let go. Now, you with all these restrictions, you don't know. Especially because Saturn is in Aquarius. And Aquarius, like, well, Saturn rules the air and stuff like that and travel while in Aquarius. So we don't know when we'll be able to travel far distances or do the same things that we have done. You know what I mean? So this person is thinking about that. Like, wow, I really wasted all this time being in my pride, having the strength to hold on for what, to be unhappy. I'm telling you, this quarantine woke a lot of people up about what they were doing. Because you never expected the world to stop the way that it has. Two of Cups, they are not happy with the situation between you and them because they still care about you. This person just had pride, man. But I feel like that's why you left this person alone, because you shared everything you needed to share, and this person, you knew that this person didn't have to question about your emotions, Cancer. But in terms of you, it was just like trying to pull teeth to get to know this, like what this person is feeling, or they would just have the strength just to hold off what they want to say. Let's see, communication is key. Two of Wands. This person is ready to build now. They got the world here. They making a decision. See that wand? They're like, okay, when this situation's over, when this quarantine's over, when, that's if you're in the States, I'm going to, or any other country that's going through that, I'm going to make this plan and I'm going to do it. I feel like I have the world in my hands, because this situation showed us we are not always promised tomorrow. That at any time our whole world can be changed. Now we have to wear all this stuff and go through all these adjustments of social distancing and everything like that. That just shows, like, I remember in the beginning of March, it was like normal life. A week, you know what I mean? Everything changed. But I feel like this is a shake-up to get people where they need to be. A lot of people was not, they're very passionate about you, Cancer. They probably going to communicate that to you. They still find you very attractive as well. They never lost attraction for you, love for you, nothing. This person just had pride. Or they didn't like to be vulnerable. They liked that you were vulnerable. But I feel like you got tired of that. It's like, you know what? I'd rather be confident on my own. I want to be with somebody who can communicate that they want to build with me and also put actions, wands to that. You know what I mean? Not just say that, but actually be about that. King of Swords, they ready to speak. They ready to speak to you now, and they coming to King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords, he means what he says. It says what he means. This person is going to communicate clearly with you and to really let you know what their plan is with you and put to action. I love that. Let's see. The answers you need are coming. That's too many. Whenever a lot of cards fall out like that, I'm like, nah, that's too many. We have the King of Swords again. This person really wants to talk to you, Cancer. They really do. But it makes sense because they held it in for so long. And when you watch the world change, your pride don't mean nothing at a point. Because what if that's the last time you're able to see that person? You sitting there in your pride, withholding, having the strength when you miserable, that you not where your heart is. Go where your heart is, and that's what they're going to do. King of Swords, Page of Swords. They got tired of spying on you, Cancer. They may even tell you that. Like, they may even say to you, like, I can't even lie, Cancer. Like, I was looking at your profile. I just didn't say anything. Or your social medias. Or trying to figure out information on how you been and stuff like that. Well, I mean, at least they're honest. But just lurking and then that mixed with the strength here. This was a tough cycle for this person to do it. To do this, and they realized, what did they really gain? Just a whole bunch of wasted time. Let's see. Page of Swords here. Nine of Cups. They want to communicate how happy you make them to. If they know your social medias, they watch you glow up, Cancer. Maybe you have gotten more in shape. You look better. You seem way more confident about yourself. It's like this person has fallen in love with you all over. It's like you became a better person by leaving them. And now they come with you with respect. And I love that they come in as kings. But even though the page is here, I feel like they was just looking for a while. Because that's what made them happy at a point. You know, seeing if you uploaded a picture. Seeing if you wrote a status. Just seeing how you doing. But then at a point, it's like, I have to say something. The answers you need are coming. So they're coming for you, Cancer. I love that. So that's it for this Cancer reading, y'all. So I hope you guys appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next week.